Next story. StLouisPost.com. In surprise move, renowned local drummer opens Delicatessen, Bethany Starkers.
3 to 4 minutes.
In a move that's left the jazz fusion music scene scratching its head, Dave Weckl, the virtuoso drummer who's graced stages alongside Chick Corea and Mike Stern, has traded his sticks for a cleaver. Weckl, whose nimble fingers once coaxed lightning-fast polyrhythms from his kit, is now slinging pastrami and corned beef at his new deli, Weckl's Wicked Wursts, on Cherokee Street.
The deli, with its walls adorned with vintage drumheads and photos of his musical exploits, is already drawing crowds. The menu boasts classic deli staples alongside Weckl's own creations, like the Rockin' Reuben and the Ghost Note pastrami.
The news, which broke earlier this week, has sent shockwaves through the global jazz community. Weckl, a St. Louis native who honed his chops in bands and session work in New York City before ascending to the upper echelons of jazz fusion, is considered a drumming god, his name synonymous with intricate grooves and breathtaking fills.
It's like Horowitz suddenly decided to open a bakery, chuckled bassist Victor Wooten, a longtime friend and collaborator.
While the decision seems out of left field, Weckl insists it's a homecoming of sorts. "I always loved making food," he says, his eyes crinkling with a smile as he trims a glistening brisket. "Growing up, I spent more time in my grandpa's butcher shop than I did in music class. I guess you could say the creative energy was always in my hands, even if it wasn't coming from a drum."
Weckl explains that drumming, while a passion, was never his true calling. "It was a gift, a talent I couldn't ignore," he admits. "But my heart always belonged to food, to the joy of feeding people something nourishing and delicious."
The deli, a cozy haven of wood-paneled walls and butcher block counters, is a testament to Weckl's emergent passion. Homemade sausages hang like plump necklaces, platters of Reuben sandwiches overflow with corned beef piled high, and the air hums with the rhythmic crack of cleavers against bone.
While some fans lament the loss of Weckl's drumming prowess, his friends and colleagues are supportive, albeit a little bewildered.
"We're all a bit stunned, honestly," admitted bassist John Patitucci, a longtime collaborator of Weckl's. "Dave's a genius on the drums, one of the best ever, but there was always this twinkle in his eye when he talked about food, you know, like he was always thinking about it, like it was his real passion."
"It's definitely unexpected," says drummer Peter Erskine, "but knowing Dave, I'm sure he'll take it to the next level."
Erskine, like many, acknowledges Weckl's unique connection to food. He used to tell us stories about his grandfather, about the way he'd carve a roast like it was a sculpture, he recalls. Maybe now, he's finally found his way back to the family business.
Weckl himself is taking the transition in stride, radiating the same infectious enthusiasm that fueled his drumming. "I've been blessed with music," he said, expertly slicing a rye baguette, "but this is about feeding people, and feeding my own soul."
The verdict, early reviews are rave. "It's like Dave took the precision and soul he pours into his drumming and put it into every bite," gushed local food blogger Sarah Chow. "This is the best damn Reuben I've ever had."